and sorrow never again. Was gonna play a brand new song that pays never play. There's gonna be some changes made. Well, I've never owned a mansion or driven in a shiny new car. My wealth in any direction, it can't take me very far. But I've got my own transportation, yeah, and my trip's already been paid. And when I pull in the heavenly station, there's gonna be a lot of changes made. I said there's gonna be some changes made. A whole lot of changes made. When I first behold his face, then I'll gladly make the trade for a brand new life that'll be forever. Goodbye pain and sorrow never again. It's gonna play a brand new song that days never play. There's gonna be some changes made. There's gonna be some changes made. Gonna be a whole lot of changes made. When I first behold his face, then I'll gladly make the trade for a brand new life that'll be forever. Goodbye pain and sorrow never again. It's gonna play a brand new song that pays never play. There's gonna be some changes made. I said there's gonna be some changes made. Changes made. He never said there'd never be heartaches. No, he never, as I recall. And he never said the path wasn't narrow, but his eyes see the sparrow when it falls. And he never said there'd never be times you'd spend with your back to the wall. But too many times I've walked with my Jesus, and I'll never look back to it all. Too many times I've climbed up life's mountain, and too many times I faced the cruel world of sin. Whenever I thirsted, his love was my fountain, and Satan can't hold enough to turn back on him. Now some may not hear it, and others may fear it, and many may doubt that it's real. But I'm just a sample, a fleshly example of an empty vessel he's filled. My life was so broken till these words were spoken. Let body and soul both be healed. Since he put it together, there's no kind of weather can cause me to stray from his will. 'Cause too many times I've climbed up life's mountain, and too many times I faced the cruel world of sin. Whenever I thirsted, his love was my my fountain, and Satan can't hold enough to turn back on him. Whenever I thirsted, his love was my fountain, and Satan can't hold enough to turn back on him. Jesus shows us 'neath a heavy cross it's not an easy way, and so a bed of roses never will you find he's offered you. But his words, I'll never leave you or forsake you, says today that you can just take his hand and go on through. And though the mountain may be high, it's not uncrossable. And though the valleys fail when tried, it's not impossible. And that old desert may be dry, and that old river deep and wide, but follow footprints of the guide and go on through. Oftentimes my visions blurred with tears, and hope has left no trace. And all the miles I've run and the deeds I've done, well, they seem but just disgrace. But in a simple prayer, he just lifts me up and he starts my feet out new. Oh, it's then I hear within my ear, it's time to go on through. Yes, I know the mountain may be high, it's not uncrossable. And though the valleys fail when tried, it's not impossible. And that old desert may be dry, and that old river deep and wide, but follow footprints of the guide coming for you. I promise that Jesus lives, and though He's the rock and I can hide in the cleft, though He will fight and finish my soul all through. Hallelujah! I promise I am coming for you. I promise that Jesus lives, though He's the rock and I can hide in the This old cross will never get too hard to carry, and that old mountain's not all that steep that I can't reach the other side. And the river, well, it's not too deep when He's the ferry that will carry me across the raging tide. So I've laid my burdens at my Jesus' feet. Oh, and time after time and day after day, He's made my faith complete. Now many tell of something they know nothing about, but I know Satan cannot stop me, there's no doubt. I've watched the noonday sun come up at midnight, shining bright, the strangest sight. Watch the shadows flee the glare. What I mean is that I've known my share of heartaches, but in my darkest hour, His light is always there. So I've laid my burdens at my Jesus' feet. Oh, and time after time and day after day, He's made my faith complete. Now many tell of something they know nothing about, but I know Satan cannot stop me, there's no doubt. But I know Satan cannot stop me, there's no doubt. If I tried to count the blessings He sent down my way, then the number would be too great for me. 'Cause if I somehow was able to sit down and count, in a million billion years here I'd be. 'Cause it's easier to count all the stars in the sky, or to measure the sands by the sea, or to catch in one cup all the rain that ever fell, than to count all His blessings on me.
If I ever deserve so much mercy and grace, then it still stands
to measure the sands by the sea, or to catch in one cup all the rain that ever fell, then to count all his blessings on me. I can't count all his blessings on me. Heaven's a glorious place. I'm saved by amazing grace. I'm just about to win this race, then heaven is mine. A long time I've fought these fears. Many are the fallen tears, but I'll shout for a million years when heaven is mine. That blessed old rock of ages is a final place to hide. And while the storm here rages, I'm safe on the other side. Old Satan, you can hinder if you would be so kind. You may as well surrender, for heaven's mine. War-torn this world has been ever since she first began. But there's a place where everyone wins. It's heaven and it's mine. Castles here crumble down, men's hearts failing all around, but over there ever will abound when heaven is mine. That blessed old rock of ages is the final place to hide. And while the storm here rages, I'm safe on the other side. Old Satan, you can't hinder if you would be so kind. You may as well surrender, for heaven is heaven's mine. Was a time I thought that I could conquer anything. I knew it all, had nothing left to try. And blinded to disaster, my world kept spinning faster. And I felt the very soul of me would die. But desperation brought me back to the old rugged cross, when my world had turned so black I couldn't see. And like a frightened child lost in the night, I search for light, and in my desperation, Jesus shined on me. And be proud of who I am. The sin I once held tight, I've now let go. All my days are filled with sunshine, not a cloud to darken my mind. But I tell you now, it wasn't always so. 'Cause desperation brought me back to the old rugged cross, when my world had turned so black I couldn't see. And like a frightened child lost in the night, I search for light. And in my desperation, Jesus shined on me. Jesus shined on me. There is a well that the thirsty soul can drink from, and the purity it brings will ever stay. Not a drop there is wasted, for to all who have tasted, come back to the water every day. Come to the life-giving water. Just one sip will cleanse the soul from sin. And there's just something about the water that makes everybody long to come came a woman, she had stopped at the well site. Such an awful picture of what sin can be. Oh, but there her thirst was soon forgotten, when God's only Son begotten said, come to the fountain with me. Come to the life-giving water. Just one sip will cleanse the soul from sin. But there's just something about the water that makes everybody long to come again. Come to the life-giving water. But just one sip will cleanse the soul from sin. But there's just something about the water that makes everybody long to come again. That makes everybody long
To come again.
come again. Who is on the Lord's side among you? Who will help us join in the fight? Who is on the Lord's side among you? Who is on the side of the right? Now to God is granted all the praise and glory, for he gave his Son on Calvary to die.